2017 Sonata, 2018 Sonata. 18 Sonatas are here. And it looks nice. Okay, so today, all I'm really going to do is just show some of the major differences between the 17 and the 18. We are almost out of 17s, and we've only got a handful of 18s in. This is not a complete apples to apples comparison because I have a very limited selection to choose from. They're not even the same color, but I think you'll get a general idea of some of the big changes they made here. Let's check it out. All right, on the front here, the most obvious thing is we have a brand new front end and grille on this 2018 Sonata. You can see rather than this closed off loop here on the 17, this 18 has more of like, I don't even know what that shape is, but it comes down a little more on the sides and then sweeping through, connecting into all that chrome on the front end. Walking up to it, my first opinion was that it's kind of a cross between what they did with the Elantra and some of the stuff that we've seen now on the new Genesis brand. Probably the most similar to the Genesis G80 Sport that we had in not too long ago. I think it looks pretty sharp. Some subtle differences in the headlights here, as well as this whole light setup underneath 17, 18. And then really just as much difference here on the back end as there is on the front end. Completely different trunk design here. See on the 17, the license plate is up on the actual moving piece of the trunk. They pop that down on the 18, so it's down on the lower bumper there, and it really simplified and stretched out how they are branding this one. So you can see here, Sonata is stretching across the big portion of the actual trunk here as opposed to just that little marking over there. A little bit more slender look on the taillights there. Here's by far the coolest thing about this trunk though. Right here in the top portion of the H on the logo, if I just use a little force, that is how you open the trunk from the outside. It's not like a touch sensitive thing, it's actually a force. It must be just like a thinner sheet of metal or something, I don't know. It's pretty fancy. Moving inside. Definitely a very similar vibe to the 17 as well as what we've seen in the Elantra and some of the other stuff Hyundai's doing. Primary difference here I think is just in some of the materials they're using and just like the shapes and materials of stuff that they're using. So these knobs are, it's like a shinier material here. Same thing on all these with rubber around the outside there. And I believe they call these more of a piano key. I think that's the term they use. Piano key buttons. Like I was saying, nothing too crazy, but just a little bit of a facelift and update on this 2018 model year. Just got these in. This is really just kind of observationally what I can see. Our salespeople will have some training here within the next couple weeks, and I'll touch base with them soon to get a few more details for you. But overall, it's a sharp car. I already thought the 17 Sonata was a really cool car, so minor tweaks and minor refinement. I suppose that's the game though.